Hello and welcome to the Song Accelerator. My name is Elise, I'm from Daughter, and over the next 5 days, I will be your new songwriting coach. First of all, congratulations on taking a leap of faith and joining me in this program. I'm so excited that you're here. I know how powerful this program is, and I know it can get you the results that you're looking for. Whether you're new to songwriting or you've been writing for a number of years, it is likely that you are here because you are experiencing writer's block. Speaking from personal experience, I know that writer's block is more than just extremely frustrating. If left unchecked, writer's block can last for weeks, months, or even years, and can have a devastating effect on a person's self-esteem. It also prevents songwriters from reaching their potential. If you're experiencing writer's block, you're not alone. Most songwriters experience it from time to time. The good news is that it's not that hard to fix once you know how. And that's what we're going to be doing in this program. Over the next 5 days, we're going to look at the 5 most common places for songwriters to get stuck while writing a song. These include not knowing where to start, having a great idea but not knowing how to turn it into a song, boring chord progressions, lyrics and not knowing what to say, and last but not least, writing a chorus that actually fits with your song. If you frequently get stuck on any of these blocks, then you're in the right place. We're going to look at each of these in detail, and you're going to learn a step-by-step formula for getting through each of them, so you'll never have to get stuck on these blocks again. Sound good? The best part is, when you put all of these things together, you actually get a complete process for writing a song from start to finish. Which means, once you finish the program, you'll be able to use the same process again and again to write as many new songs as you like. Pretty awesome, huh? However, I do have one thing to ask you. As you move through the program for the first time, try not to be too precious about the song you're writing. Think of this first song as a practice song that's going to help you strengthen those songwriting muscles. Just like an athlete needs to train for a race, we are training you to work through your writer's block. I have no doubt that you have amazing songs inside you, but in order to get those out, you first need to practice. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 5 days. Okay? So perfectionists, I'm talking to you. Promise me you won't get too precious about your first song. This one is all about practice. If that sounds super scary, it's okay, because I'm going to be right here with you the entire time. You'll hear me write my own practice song right alongside you, so you'll always have a clear example to follow. Okay? As your new songwriting coach, I've just got a few things to tell you before we get started. Number 1, you'll need to dedicate at least 30 minutes a day for the next 5 days to practice. Each day will include approximately 10 minutes of audio lesson and 20 minutes of practice time to work on your song. Number 2, sometimes I will ask you to pause a lesson and complete an exercise before we move on. When that happens, you'll hear this sound. So let's practice that now. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to pause this audio. Once paused, I want you to open the workbook that was included in your download and turn to page 2, where you will see your statement of intention. There, I want you to write down 30 minutes a day for the next 5 days that will be your designated practice time. If you are actually serious about getting results, you will need to make this commitment right now. It won't happen on its own. If you can't find 5 consecutive days, that's okay. I understand that life isn't always that easy. Just try to do the lessons as close together as possible so you can keep that momentum going. All right, you ready? Pause the audio now and mark this time in your workbook. Congratulations, you've just completed your first task. It might seem small, but this program is all about making those small steps toward big goals. So well done. Number 3, inside your workbook, you will find some helpful summaries and diagrams to accompany your daily lessons. This will become your songwriting cheat sheet, so you don't have to re-listen to the entire program each time you want to write a new song. Number 4, at the end of your workbook, you will see a checklist. Use this checklist to help you stay on track throughout the program. If you wrote down your practice time before, you can take a pen and tick that first item off right now. Nice work. Last but not least, number 5. I've tried to keep the music theory to a minimum. However, you will need to understand some basic concepts, like what a key is, as in this song is in the key of C. You'll also need to know how to build a major scale. If these things are new to you, I recommend watching a couple of YouTube tutorials before you get started. Alrighty, with all that said, are you ready to jump in and start songwriting? Listen to the day 1 lesson now.